Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for August the 25th. What a brutal night. Lots of, I don't know what it was, but it was something coming in here freaking the ducks out. Doug must have sat up. Well, put it this way. I was playing Rambo out my sliding door in my bedroom hall, I think 4 times, just standing there, and whatever it was wouldn't show itself. It was staying at that side and haunting the ducks. I tried. I thought, for sure that it would show itself, but it didn't. Doug was Mr. really pay attention last night. So I'm just going to fill the water up here, and then I'm going to go do my edit, and then I'm coming out here to take the wire down. But whatever it was staying on that side of the pen. It never once came up this side or near the front. Alright, let me get the water happening here so I can get on with my day. I want to come out here and take this wire down. Oh, ducks. Look at the mud. Oh, maybe we can fill the hole back up that they made right here. Yeah, whatever was here last night, which is, more than likely the coyote, he stayed on that side because the ducks kept coming up to this corner here and never once appeared on this side. He just kept going back and forth, I guess. The big shade tree was blocking my view, but it was driving me nuts because Doug was like super hyped last night because, well, I could smell it. I actually, the wind shifted and I actually smelled the coyote. That musty urine smell that I smelled the last 2 times I shot them. I knew exactly what it was. I was standing there and the smell was so strong and I was like, okay, coyote's right here. Unfortunately, I never got a shot off. I never even got to see it. Look at this. The water, eh? And they'll it's so funny because they'll take that nice clean water and they'll fill it full of mud again. We'll come back out here later when we let them out, and that'll be all muddy water. Ducks and mud. It's going to be another beautiful day. A beautiful day to take down the wire. But it sure felt nice last night knowing that nothing could get in the pen. But I would have loved to shoot that little thing. So poor Doug is going to end up working hard today and he's going to end up hurting himself again. Look at the mud they have inside of these things. Holy mackerel, ducks. Oh, this one's got a lot of mud inside. Oh boys, guys, look at that. And that's why I have patio stones underneath the water station, so that they can't drill in the mud and then put their mouths inside the water and empty all the mud inside. Because if you look, see all the drilling on the outside edge? That's the mud is inside from them drilling right there. Sun's just coming up. I dumped feed out here last night. And they're cleaning it up good. See the mud already? They've already started putting mud in here while I'm filling it. Look at that. They've drilled all the way around the pool and all the mud's inside. Oh boys, this one's got a lot of mud inside. Oh, look at that. It's pretty loud in here. Today the fence comes down, guys. Oh, I'm so excited about that. It's strange how this one didn't have as much mud. And the thing is, you know, there's water in the pen over at the watering station. It's not like, you know, they had nothing in the pen. If they were thirsty enough, they could have took the walk over there. And they're already getting mud in it. Look at the mud. Oh, ducks. I'm going to have to shoot off some rounds this morning. And I hope Doug doesn't hurt himself. I didn't see him walk this morning because right now he's laying by the bedroom window looking out. I tried getting some attention from him, but something came here and he sat up really quick, and the dog's obsessed with his job. It's almost like I don't exist. Look at this. This is a hive activity. Look at the path here. They've beaten this completely down. Walking back and forth. Even though I put 2 bags of feed on the ground on the other side last night. All the ducks are in the barn. Oh no, 2 are out here. 2 of the snapping turtle victims. Okay, little duck. Get out. It's so strange seeing this side of the pen empty. It looks like just the young ducks are over here on this side. It's going to be so nice when this wire's gone. Oh, boys. I'm so looking forward to it, guys. I need a coffee, though, really bad. Look at the crippled ducks we have here. Oh, poor little ducks. So the coyotes know enough not to come around to the front of the pen. The only way I'm going to get them is if I get a shot off in the swamp. They have figured out don't come to the front. I guess after 2 of their friends died, they were a little more cautious Muscovy down there. And, oh, I don't know what it is this year, but the young Muscovies that hatched are not really friendly ducks. I catch them all the time, chasing the other ducks. I'm going to be glad when that's over at the feeding station and the waters are side by side. Oh, we're getting closer. Oh, man. But I'm telling you, this was a much bigger job than I thought it was. Well, I shouldn't say than I thought it was. I knew it was a big job. It's just that, when you're raising the, 900 plus ducks, that you hatched, vlogging it all, putting it on the internet, and trying to build a 10,000 square foot pen at the same time, and do this all by yourself. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I'm wondering where the summer went. Yeah, I get hard on myself because I don't have this done, and then I think about, what I've been doing all summer, because I don't realize, how much time it takes to take care of all these birds when you're a one-man show. I keep forgetting that my chores, just my responsibilities to take care of the ducks almost takes, a third of my day every single day. And then I gotta share it with you guys. And then squeeze in a pen construction at the same time. I gotta go with my coffee. Get my edit done. So I was late last night with the edit. Oh, I'm not even late. I'm a day behind actually, which I hate being behind. I find that my editing, I just can't edit when I'm behind. I don't know what it is. I need to edit yesterday's footage. I find that works the best. When I start editing stuff that's 2 days old, I don't know. It's not as exciting for me. So I got to get my releases back on track here. I'm thinking I might have to miss a day of filming and then catch up that way. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Forgot I got to wash my boots off. And thanks a lot, guys, for watching the ads. 31 seconds. That's all you got to do. Helps us out really big time. Because I was yesterday, I was doing a little bit of looking at the analytics of my channel. YouTube changed something back in June. I don't know what they did, but my catalog is not getting viewed like it did pre-June. Something's changed. There's a new algorithm layout, something with the 10-minute rule on YouTube. That they've changed the way they're recommending videos, and it's affected my channel actually. My views are actually going down. Actually, I was watching another channel, a channel that you would never believe that I watch. I watch him the odd time because sometimes he has some very relevant things to say. Being the largest YouTuber on the site, he complains about the things they do, which exactly are happening to me also. But views are changing. Because if you notice, like my episodes, my daily episodes are getting more views now than they were 3 months ago. And it's not because all of a sudden we had a whole bunch of new subscribers, because 3 months ago I only had 4,000 less subscribers. It's just the way YouTube's recommending them now, and as the catalog is not getting watched, which really helps to bring down the revenue on the show. So I can't thank you enough for watching the ads, guys. Actually, you know what? If you really want to help out the show, and this is a challenge to you guys. There's a playlist on my channel. You go to my homepage. There's a playlist. Everything's listed by playlist. So click on the playlist for this year, 2016, Raising the Ducks for the Homeless, and just click play all. Let it play and leave it and run away and go and have a good weekend or a good week, and just let the 100+ videos run. That would help the channel, and make sure you turn ad block off, and that would help the channel big time, because then all those videos would run, and the commercials would run, and we would have a boost of ad revenue to make up for what YouTube's done to me and done to a lot of other YouTubers. Because now I'm finding out that there are a lot of YouTubers that are discovering this new algorithm change. I've read a whole bunch about it, but it's like, it's so cryptic, you can't really find out what's going on, and YouTube won't tell you anything. So I'm gonna go have my coffee, and then we're gonna come out and take the pen wire off. Oh, he's downstairs. Dougie! You're not gonna stay inside today, are you? But then again, you smelled coyotes, so you want to go outside. but he doesn't look too enthusiastic right now. Dougie. But he's downstairs, so that's a big improvement. It won't be hard getting him outside today.
We just got back from the lake. It's been a crazy morning. You wouldn't believe what's happened here today. I'm inside editing, and the ducks are freaking, and it's like morning, you know, and it's like, you know, what could be happening here in broad daylight? Well, I don't believe this. The otters came out of the creek and were coming up into the swamp, and I guess the ducks could see them coming across the swamp, and they were just losing it. I came outside and I was looking around, and I thought, you know, I was looking for a coyote, and here it was otters, and they were halfway between the creek and the yard, but yeah, I couldn't even get a shot off. But they were coming in towards the pen. Ducks were losing it. That was the first interruption. So I go back inside, I'm editing, about an hour goes by. Ducks are losing it again. I come outside. I can't figure out what's going on, looking around the yard, thinking maybe the otters are back. Coyote walking up and down the creek. So Doug's out here now. I don't even really want him out, but I've got to let the ducks out because I've got to take the wire down. So I just fired off half a dozen rounds with a shotgun. I'm going to fire off, like, I'm just going to keep firing rounds off. I got a bunch of those really cheap rounds, and I'm just going to make a lot of noise today because I've got to get this wire down. Because last night, you know, when I was watching the ducks freaking and peeking, you could tell that they were stressed out because they couldn't run into the pen. So, oh, the fox finally fell on the ground, guys. He finally rotted enough that his legs let go. That took quite a while, actually. Actually, it took quite a long time. So Doug's just gone down there again. It's, I don't believe it. And then I'm down there in the canoe because I thought, you know, if they're in the creek area, I'll come in from the back side of the creek and I can hear them chirping down there. So I fired off a bunch of rounds down there, down here. I've been discharging rounds, and Doug's been running, so I'm hoping that we've got a reprieve here. This is just, like, I don't believe what's happened here because I'm, like, basically, I spent half the morning dealing with this end of the property. And Doug's got to get out because I've got to tear this wire down. So I've got Doug out here. His limps, it's going to happen again, I know it. But I've got to get this done. And I can't take the wire down with the ducks in there. Because when I start ripping that length of wire off, they're going to be in the way. Alright, ducks, come on. I think I've fired off enough rounds here. Because we should be alright. We got the gimp dog here, so he's really in tune with what's going on. The smell is what's driving Doug nuts. Because that was the thing when I was doing the edit. It was Doug that was setting me off. Because he was going to the door, freaking out. See, they're entrapped in the pen there. That wire's got to come down today. See? They're confused. What a curveball morning, guys. And the thing is, the only thing I have that can look out for the ducks while I'm working is Doug. You know, and he's more than happy to do his job. It's just the dog is, you know, he's not 110%. Not even 100 actually. You know, he'd go till he dropped. But I've got to look out for him. Make sure he doesn't make himself worse. Which he's gonna. That's exactly where the coyote was. Right along the edge. Well, I'm gonna leave the ducks in Doug's trusty paws. And all I can hope for is he just, by his presence, I should say, that you know, they're not going to show up here, that the ducks will be safe. The fact that Doug saw it, he should be pretty focused today on watching the swamp. Oh, here comes the next crew. And I think you guys are right. I think it was the otters that were screwing with the trap, the turtle trap, because of the rotten fish smell inside the trap. It makes sense that the otters were screwing with the trap. I just couldn't believe when I looked out today and I saw the otters coming across the mud, heading towards the yard, and I'm like, this, well, I didn't come out with the shotgun. And I was like scrambling, going, I was just disorganized, guys, because I was focusing on trying to get my edit done. Just too much going on here. It's hard to keep everything straight when you're by yourself, you know, and you're trying to take care of these animals, and you're trying to focus on getting your edit done, and you want to, you know, get the pen done. And not gonna lie, it was a little bit overwhelming, even for a multitasking kind of guy like I am here. Anyways, we've got a threat of thunder showers today too. So anyways, I gotta go, and I gotta get this fence ripped out. I'm not going to be able to, you know, to do a proper recycle, as in, you know, straighten it all out in my driveway. I just want to get it out of the pen so it's open, and I'll lay this stuff out of my driveway and I'll deal with it tomorrow. But I got to get it removed so that the ducks are not panicking, because last night I was watching them and it was like they needed to be able to run in towards the trees, and they were like ramming up against the fence because there were so many of them on this side, on the new side, and I've got to get it done. I got to get that open so that they can go across the pen without any obstruction, because I'm surprised we don't have a bunch of hurt ducks this morning. The panic was crazy last night. Whatever it was, coyote, you know, was doing a really good job of staying on this side. And unfortunately, that big tree was blocking my view. My only other option, you know, was put a window in the end of my eaves of the barn and sit up there and smoke them. Okay, I just got spooked. Doug just came running back. I thought it was something coming after me behind me. Oh, man. I'm a mess. Okay, guys, I'm going to start my day here and get this wire removed. Yeah, girls. Go have some fun. If you need help, give Duck a call. It's freaking hot, isn't it, Doug? I know. You gonna watch them? Okay, I gotta get my tools and start taking this wire out right now. Doug's limp's back. So a day and a half of sleeping and anti-inflammatories. Oh, Dougie, we got to get you back into physiotherapy. Okay, I almost forgot, but I got to do the eye drops on that little duck. Oh, your eyes look a little better this morning. Actually, yeah, they do. Okay, we're making progress. Relax, little duck. Okay, relax, let me see your head.
Oh yeah, they look a little better today. Okay. This side looks way better actually. There. I'm trying to help you, you silly little thing. Bill. Man, oh man, you're a rough looking duckling. Okay, Dr. Matt has done his deed here. Actually, I'll put some more feed in here. Doug, I think you need a cool shower. You look pretty warm. When I was out in the canoe, Doug decided to do a marathon swim, which was probably good for his shoulder. Swimming is excellent therapy, but the water's so hot in the swamp that he got overheated. Let's get my tools, start ripping this wire out. Had to do a little tree trimming here, guys. It was hanging down so low I couldn't see through from where I was going to grab my rifle from, which is right here. I've got my rifle here, and I've got the shotgun down at the watering station, well, the future watering station, but I had to trim all of this out and trim right here because I couldn't see through. Every year, same thing. The cedar tree keeps growing. All the heavy branches bend down. So now I've got a view. Because I hung my rifle up behind me here, and I said, God, if I grab it, I won't even be able to turn around to shoot. So it's about 1 o'clock. I'm just going to clean up these branches, and then I'm going to start taking the wire down. So wish me luck, guys. Hopefully it goes good and quick. Doug's on guard duty here. I just don't believe this morning. What a crazy morning. And the thing is, everything happened so fast. I was just running. I was running, and the only thing I could think of was grabbing the gun, because I said, I gotta end this. I thought to myself, oh, put the pivot heads on, and I'm like, oh, Matt, just focus on killing the thing. And I didn't even get to do that. But last night was crazy. Oh man, I hope it's not a repeat tonight. My gut's telling me though it's going to be a repeat, because whatever's coming in here is really hungry. Because one, I think this year that Doug is foiling probably 99% of the attacks. The fact that Doug is so vigilant and gung-ho about running down there all the time, I can't see, you know, the coyotes getting away with anything. If they are getting away with anything, it's going to be like, you know, just the odd duck, not a massacre. Another fact is that, you know, I've done a lot of walking through the swamp, and I have yet to see a kill site. I have not discovered one spot walking through anywhere down there yet where there's a clump of feathers like previous years. So that's telling me that they're not having any luck. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Let me grab the rifle. If Doug's going down, it means he smells something. This is the problem with the predator situation and trying to work, is that your jobs take forever because you're constantly doing these breaks. Alright, now it's going for a pee. Oh, thanks, Doug. Well, I'm down here. I'll do a shot. Just keep making noise. Coyotes won't stick around for that. I just love the fact I shoot and then Doug comes towards me. And the ducks don't even freak. The only thing that freaks is the coyotes, which is good. Oh, Dougies. The gunshots don't faze you at all. Then I think when I got him, guys, oh man, the night I had to break him, it was crazy. He was just a freaked out puppy. Now it doesn't bother you at all, does it, dog? Hey, you come right towards me with the gun. You're an awesome puppy. I know I keep saying that, guys, but he freaking is. He's exactly the dog I needed at this point in my life. Exactly. Because I've never had a dog that would live with a bunch of ducks. Every duck I've had up to this point in my life would have killed the ducks. But old Rocco, he tried killing the chickens. And if he would have been fast enough in his old age, he would have took ducks out. Okay, back to work. Okay, the dog's doing a ton of false alarms here. So what I've done, as you can see, I've got the tripod with the camera set up. I'm just going to leave the camera on. I've got the mic on, everything's on. All I got to do is remember to hit the record switch if the crap goes down here. I figure if I got it there, the rifle's there, by the time I grab the rifle and I get in position to shoot, I can hit the record. I might move the tripod again, but I don't know. I think that's a good spot. Gets the best view of the swamp. Something tells me something's going to happen here because Doug is doing the exact same thing as he did the other day. He's obsessed with the swamp and he's gone down 3 times already. I don't know. Oh no, don't see. Okay, the worst place Doug could be sitting watching the swamp. And you know what'll happen, eh? When he gets up to take off, he's going to take the camera out. Doug. Okay, I got to move the tripod. And here I was worried I was going to knock it over, taking the wire off. Something happens, he'll be knocking it over. Alright, I got to find a new spot for it and then I can get back to work here. Well, actually start work. I've got to clean up all the pieces I cut down. Okay, you're not going to believe it. Doug just caught wind of the coyote as the ducks were swimming up the lake. Or up the creek, I should say. Come on. Where are you? I'm at the tripod camera here as I'm just working. And I saw him go down there and he put his fur up and not a noise, just quiet as could be, just like the last time. It's like the coyote was sneaking up and he caught wind of it. And all the ducks just went out to the lake. They left up the creek. Okay, there's one duck that's not figured out what's going on down there. Sorry about the jittery camera, guys. I'm using the tripod pivot here. Okay, that one duck. Oh, okay, he's picking up speed here. Doug must have just come out. Okay, there. Yeah, I was just working away here, and Doug just all of a sudden, I saw his fur go up, and he bolted down there quiet. No barking, nothing. Because he has been barking today, but it's been crows, ravens, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it seems that when he catches the smell, he goes into silent attack mode. Well, I'll leave the camera set up. He's walking down the creek. I can just see his tail bouncing around. He obviously smelled something. Unbelievable, guys. Doug saw the ducks playing in the water. He saw their wings flapping, and he just took off like something was attacking the ducks. Now, they were just flapping in the water, playing, but he was sitting here watching them, and his ears perked up, and he got that twisted eyebrow look, and he just took off. But he saw the wings flapping, and he thought they were in trouble, but they were just playing in the water. He's really obsessed with watching that cut line I made. And he's moving so quick, I can't even get the camera focused on him or turned on in time or anything until he's halfway down the swamp. And now he's moved over here. I don't know why, but he finds different vantage points. But he's just like obsessed with watching the swamp. Oh, Dougie's. Just look at him working. He's just ready to go in a split second. We got a little bit of duck activity coming home, but nothing serious. Nothing's happened. It's been pretty quiet here except me working away. So these 2 posts were completely rotten, and that one over there is completely rotten too. The only thing that was holding up the wire was that very corner post right there. So I'm working my way down. Well, more ducks are coming home. You know, it's like they go play in the water a little while and then they just come back. They'd rather hang around the yard. I guess it's because they feel safer here. Not much can happen to them in the yard with Doug sitting here and me banging away with the hammer.
Something's freaking the ducks out in the water. It's really amazing, you know. Those ducks were on the other side of the creek and they literally waited for me before they came across, and they kept quacking to me, and it was a distressed predator quack, but I couldn't see anything because the water was so mucky from the ducks churning it all up. We definitely have got a snapper, and the ducks know what it is, and they got out of the water really fast. No ducks were hurt. I don't see any ducks that were coming back with hurt feet or anything like that, so I think maybe there might be one duck that's got a hurt foot, you know, that got loose, but they definitely know what the snapper is. But it was snapper. And I thought I heard a chirping sound off in the distance, which could be an otter, but I'm thinking it was a snapper. Just the fact that you know, they wouldn't cross the water, and they kept looking at the water when I was standing there. So, you know, an otter wouldn't stay around, it would leave because I was there. Snapper would hang around. I got to get the new door on the snapping turtle trap. But first I got to get the wire down. But this is the kind of interruptions you get, you know, you're trying to work, and it's like, you know, you wonder why jobs take so long. It's because you're getting interrupted all the time by all the crap that keeps coming at you here. Okay, well, this is really strange, guys. I'm working away, and I look up and I see these little ducks here, these 6 little ducks. They go down towards the creek. Oh, sorry about that. They go down towards the creek and get maybe about 30 feet from the creek, and they just stopped, but they weren't even near the water's edge. And then they turned around and came back in a little bit of a rush. It's almost like an otter is down there. Because they were like 30 feet at least from the creek. There's no way they could have even looked at the creek to see you know, a snapping turtle in there. And I did hear a chirping sound when I was down there, so it's just strange. I was working away, I look up, and I was like, okay, so get ready to do a sprint down there with a rifle. And I just watched, and then they got like, you know, 30, 40 feet, and they sort of panicked, stopped, stretched their necks, turned around, and came home. And that chirping sound that's what otters do. They chirp back and forth to each other. That time of year, eh? End of the season. August to October, it's pretty well all hell breaks loose here. Gotta get these bulrushes cut. As soon as this pen is done, that the ducks can live a little more comfortably. As soon as I can get a crew here, oh, unbelievable what I'm going through in that one. First piece I pulled out was easy because it was gravel, but now I'm into the grass is growing into the wire, and you got to really chuck on her, and you got to chuck on it so you don't put your back out. But I've been untwisting wire here for a good hour. I did a lot of twisting when I installed this back, actually when the chickens, I remember putting this on when I had chickens. That's why I put it on, was to stop the raccoons and skunks from digging into the pen. Feels like a lifetime ago, actually. A little bit hard in the back pulling the wire out of the grass. but I got her done. So out of the first one I took out here, 3 of the posts were being held up by the wire and the braces. So I've just got the back now to do, and that one section right there. I've even got the wire rolled up and ready for storage. Really nasty on the back trying to pull the wire out of the grass. It was really growing into it. But I couldn't believe when I took it apart, these 3 posts fell over. When I took the braces off, and I was like, there was nothing holding the posts up. So it's like, that pen was done. I'm thinking over there one of the posts are going to fall over when I take the wire off. So now on to the backside. Strangest thing just took place here. Doug is really interested in the swamp. I'm working away, and he comes over and he starts brushing against me like he's trying to get my attention, and then he walks over here, looks at the swamp, comes back over, brushes against me. It's like something's here, and he's panting really hard, like, and he hasn't been running. It's almost like a little anxiety or something, which makes no sense because dogs just, you know, confront everything. Dogs got nerves of steel when it comes to chasing things down. So I don't get it. I'm like I said, I'm just working away, and he just kept pushing against me, and then he comes over here, he looks, comes back, pushes against me, comes back over here. I've got the rifle real close here and the shotgun, so. But the ducks are all in the yard. Everybody's in the yard. Nobody's down at the creek, as you could tell by the noise behind me. So I just gave my back a good wrench, pulling this wire out of the grass here. It was growing in quite well. It's seriously wearing me out chugging on this, getting it out of the grass. But I don't get what is going on with Doug. He's acting really weird. I never got it done. I've got like 25 feet left. But I got the rest of it done, actually put away, wrapped up, over there ready to be piled in storage. But she's wide open now. The only reason I stopped, guys, is I'm going to go make a new door for the turtle trap and lay it out there, because I know the turtle's there because he was hunting the ducks today. Well, either that or an otter, but I'm thinking it was a turtle. But I got her all out, all the wire out. It's wide open now, so the ducks aren't going to panic like they have been the last couple nights with that predator showing up and running into the side of the fence here and potentially hurt themselves from running into the wire. So I'm going to go make the new door for the turtle trap, and then I got to do my chores. But that killed me, man. Oh, like, if you just look here, like the wire was embedded right into the ground all the way around, and the only way to get it out was brute force. You know, and I thought, well, you know, if the tractor was working, the only problem is I didn't want to wreck the wire. Like, I could have put a big hook on it and yanked it with the tractor and bent the crap out of the wire, but I want to salvage the wire because, like, there's a whack of wire over there. It's like, it's money. And, you know, the way I reuse things here, I don't like wasting wire. Wire is something that never goes to waste here. I've had more of it piled over there over the years. Oh, I can't even talk here. And there's nothing left of what I've saved because I keep reusing it. Well, you know, the wire around the little kiddie pools there that I made for the little ducks, they're all made from the old dog pen. You know, wasting things when you live in the country, wasting things period, is silly when you can reuse them. All right, I'm gonna go do my chores, guys. No, turtle trap. I'm losing it here. Okay, new door for turtle trap. That's what I'm up to. Oh, boys, you can tell I'm getting tired. Got the new door installed. It's much lighter. This is one sheet of wire, and it seems to swing a little better. I use the rabbit crimps, and this is a recycled piece of wire actually too from the old duck pen. But it seems to be a little lighter. Gonna go grab some minnows out of the freezer and take it down to the creek. I'm not gonna bother tying the bait bag because I just want to use it to stop the minnows from floating away anyways. It's not like we have a lot of current to deal with. It's a pretty slow running creek. There. And those cans of tuna, oh, they smell bad. Okay. Like really reeks bad. It smells like rotten fish. Okay, let's take her down to the creek. I'm being supervised by Doug tonight.
Well, let's try a little different spot. Ooh, some soft spots. Get in there. There. Well, guys, the door is a lot lighter, really light actually. Fresh minnows plus that stinky cans of tuna, and they stink bad. And this was the area that the turtle was hunting the ducks today. Or it was an otter, but I didn't see any otter action down here other than what I saw coming out of the creek and heading up towards the pen this morning. Man, we got everything happening here. And Doug really is agitated. That's the best way to explain it. He's agitated today. It's almost like there's too many smells. Like different smells. Like it's, I don't know. He hasn't acted himself today. Like the fact that, like, right now he's got his nose up. He's going in there. But like rubbing against me, trying to get me, you know, to look at the swamp. I shot some rounds off. The duck should be a lot more comfortable tonight with the inside of the pen open. There shouldn't be any of that panic, freaking peak stuff. Alright, I gotta go do my chores. Well, I should rephrase this. The panic, freaking peak stuff will be a little more controlled. They won't be stampeding on top of each other, pile driving into the wire like last night. Oh, that was crazy. At least tonight they're going to be able to run far enough into the center of the pen that they'll feel, you know, a lot safer because, you know, the perimeter is pretty big now. Look at those little ducks. They're waiting at the barn thinking, oh, we want in the barn. It's not going to happen. It takes a while for them to realize, oh, we're no longer barn ducks. Oh, I hope we get that snapping turtle tonight. Oh, they did a pretty good job. 4 bags plus 1 I dumped, or no, 4 bags plus I dumped 2 in the pen last night. So they ate a good whack of food. I don't know what I was thinking. I only threw 3 bags in the wheelbarrow. Brain dead. Brain dead and tired. 2 more bags. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. I'm just tired, guys. Yanking that wire out of the ground was brutal. It was a very good workout today for me. For some reason, they get more mud in these pools than they do in the big pools. I don't know. But they are doing a serious drilling job around the bottom of the kiddie pool, though. You know, there's a pile of feed on the ground over by the other water station. There's feed in the feeder, because it never was empty today. But look at the rush. They love eating off the ground. How's our babies in the hospital? Oh, the eye drop duck is looking better. The eyes aren't near as puffy. It's amazing that polysporin, it works so well on ducks. Bill, you're getting bigger. Oh, Bill's getting feathers. Bill's got tail feathers, guys. He's starting to get fluffed up. Oh, pretty soon he'll look like a duck. Okay, look at the little feathers sticking off the end of him. Stays pretty clean when there's only, what, 7 ducks in here? Alright, time to lock everybody up. Okay, little duck. Okay, no, why would you go that direction? Hang a left. There you go. What an operation. We got gates everywhere. I'm missing a dog, though. I'm trying to think. I don't think he came back with me when I took the turtle trap down. Doug! Doug! That's strange. Yeah, the last time I saw him, he was headed into the bush over there. He was in the duck pen with the ducks. Dougie. Oh, that I shouldn't worry about him going too far away. Okay, get inside there, ducks. Doug, are you going to come in? I mean out? He's staring at the swamp. Doug, come on. So tonight I'm not putting the construction light on because there's the side light there, and because there's no fence, they can go across towards the light. And we'll see what they do tonight. Come on, Doug. Doug, come on. Your sniffer's working overtime here. Come on. Oh, there's a duck behind me. Come on, duck. In you go. Oh, that's broken wing duck. Oh, I've got a lone Muscovy over here. Come on, Muscovy. Oh, I got to do the water for the hospital ducks. Okay, look at this. They're still walking over here because I think the the wire's still up. Ducks, you can walk anywhere you want now. Yeah, look at that. They're coming around and going through the door, even though all the wire's gone. I wonder how long before they realize that they don't have to go around. That's funny. Oh. All right, ducks, you need some fresh water here. Magoo, poor ducky. When you can't wait for the tub to fill. She dove right in it when it was empty. She's an adult. A breeder. She's notorious for this, actually. He should be getting his green head pretty soon. It's just starting to come in. The mosquitoes just started. And they're going for my legs. You don't want me to be close to you, do you? I gotta go get my supper happening.
I don't know if this is turning out or not, but I'm out here on the deck. I'm just washed Doug off. I'm just washing the bottom of my boots off. And the ducks just got all freaked out in a big circle. And like, I'm out here making noise on the back deck. And it's really funny though, if you look, I don't know if it's turning out in the video there, but right there, there's where the wall of wire used to be, they're all stopped there. They don't realize the wire's gone. But they just all of a sudden got all freaked out. And like, I'm out here on the deck, washing Doug and washing me, making lots of noise. And even Doug didn't even care. He was just sitting here looking, and he didn't, no sniffing action, nothing. Duck's just being paranoid in the dark. Well, we'll try this experiment. I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to freak out all night.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.